Welcome back to another Plot Armor podcast over here on the Block Sitdown YouTube channel. I'm your host, Icarus. I got my co host here, Rack, back with another week of some good anime watching, good anime conversations. It's a good day. It's a good day. How's your week been, brother man?
I've been good, man. I've been well rested. Definitely not doing them two other podcasts. Definitely, I felt it yesterday, bro. I was at work. I'm like, yo, bro, this is usually a time where I'm like struggling to stay
Dying.
awake. I be struggling, bro. And so far, I've been good. So, but today I was like,
Good.
God damn it, I gotta record the fucking, episode. And of course, last night, of course, last night I had like this is where I had to stay up the longest. I'm like, God damn it. Of course, all this shit's happening today where I gotta wake up early to fucking record, bro. But it's all good. We here. I'll be fine. It's one day out the week, maybe. We'll see. Actually, tomorrow I gotta fucking take my mom to the dentist. Anyways.
Anyways,
Ibrahim, how'd your week been?
I I'm not gonna lie. Usually, I'm also like really tired, but like I don't know if it was just I don't know something just hit an overdrive. My me being sick was like my body was like, nah, bro, we're tired of just laying down here, bro. Get some work done. Like I woke up early. I got a couple videos done today. Like I usually don't do nothing. I'm usually laying in bed until 2:55 when I have to get up and come down here to do this podcast. But like, nah, bro. Today I was like up. I was ready. I was moving. You know what I mean? It felt good. But hey, hopefully work later. I'm not dying because I did get up earlier.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this man Ibrahim
yeah, man.
got some sort of eternal sickness going on, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's getting better though. Less coughing. Less. I'm still snot nose. I can't lie. Snot nose is forever, I guess. But yeah, nah. But so this week, a couple days ago, I did post, a TikTok from last week podcast. Is like, is is comedy and anime actually funny? I'm not gonna lie. This felt like a throwaway TikTok. I felt like I didn't really do much. There wasn't really, a big clip. But holy, did we get some good comments here? Did we get some good comments here? A lot of it's kind of like the same thing, right? We're gonna
Mhm.
start from the bottom, work our way up. So it's like this one is like I would say
Can you
most
zoom
are
in?
kind of funny.
Or
You want
no?
to zoom in?
Yeah, will it work?
Uh, Probably. What's the plus sign? Wait, is it shift control?
Oh, that works. That's
Bang.
better. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool, cool. It's like I would say most are kind of funny, but mainly we miss a lot of jokes because they are meant for Westerners.
Shout out Pork
That
Chop.
that that is completely understandable. And you got this lady or dude, this person who sent a paragraph basically saying the same thing. They gave like examples of what they like and didn't like, which is all valid, right? No, nobody here is disagreeing. Some people, are saying like shows like Psyche K. The one I mentioned last episode, it was that is a good show, and it's some he's absolutely W taken. And some people are saying shows that I haven't seen or that I forgot about,
Mm.
right? And it is like, yes, is what I thought at first. I think it was talking about like Chiyo School Road. I don't know. And then he said Gintama. I know Gintama is one of them top tier comedy animes. I've never seen it. I know they do a lot of Dragon Ball, One Piece, like other anime references. It looks funny.
Hmm.
Have I watched it? No. Have I been
Right.
told to watch it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like more of like a couple animes that are consistently funny to me, but the only anime that kept me consistently laughing is meant for comedy is Shinomiya. Minta. I don't know. I'm bad at pronunciation also.
Mm.
But I think that's the show with the girl. She had like the underwears on her head.
Oh.
I can't lie. I don't remember. Honestly, let's look it up. I'm
um.
pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Yeah.
That one's definitely a funny one. This one, I looked it up. This one I haven't seen either, but it looks like it's gonna be funny. And then there's this show again, Saki K, Love is War. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to get in Love is War. I failed. I think I got busy. I just didn't really watch it. Right.
Mm.
This dude's talking about Japanese humor is not meant for he's like not meant for me. But there's a couple times where he didn't laugh. He OPM, I don't know what that One Punch Man, I think. Konosuba, which is a good one. Konosuba is kind of funny. Masho was it was the premise was good. I don't think I find it like funny. You know what I mean? It's like most of the jokes, Z Lee said most of the jokes get lost in translation, which I agree. And I'm on my personal account. I like this because this is funny.
Mm.
Luffy pushing the zombie back in the ground is peak comedy. So there's a scene in the arc, right? Where a zombie comes up out of the ground and is like, "Rah, I'm a zombie," right? And
Luffy's just
everybody's like, yeah, everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's a zombie!" And Luffy's like, "You're not supposed to be here." Just push him back in the
go
ground.
back in there. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. And this dude right here, kind of crazy, Mr. Crazy, depends on 2000 2050 comedy are genuinely peak.
Mm.
Yo, that's when I was in my peak watching anime,
Yeah.
peak watching comedy. I could agree with this. 2016 to now, most of them have tried too hard to be funny and they're being boring. I could see that. I definitely could see that. And here's the best comment out the whole thing. Prison School had me in tears. Prison School is one of those shows. Well, have you seen it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's very like very edgy, right? Very edgy, right? Yeah.
I can't look it up, but
Yeah.
it's really funny. It's a really funny show, and I'm surprised I forgot all about it. I wouldn't mind.
I'm not. I seen it. I seen this. It's like I could see the funny part. I'm not gonna lie. I think I felt I was more like on edge because like how edgy it was, right?
Yeah,
so I'm like, I was watching it. I was like, bro, I get caught watching this shit. I might look crazy, bro. I might look crazy, bro. But it's just like I remember watching, but I was laughing and shit. But it's like I was like, yo, bro, please, bro, please. It's not what you think, bro. But yeah, prison school is definitely one of them. When I seen that, I'm like, damn, I did forget about that. And Love Is War too. I remember. I can't remember. I remember finishing season 1. I think I can't really remember how many seasons I watch or how many there is. I remember watching it, and then I Love Is War is funny too. I like the comedic aspect of the couple going at it, and then we got Chica in the middle, like. Yeah,
that's how I know she does it. Dance.
Yeah. So, and then Konosuba, I felt like I wanted to give a watch, but I didn't because of the guy. I think it was funny, but I think the guy isn't the guy low key weak. Yeah. I think that's this when I was in my stage of like I want to watch strong motherfuckers and not be lame, right? You could be strong and be lame, right? But when you're lame and not strong, you give me. It's like at least you're strong, right? You get me through. At least you get the power. Maybe you just do funny shit or being annoying, but at least you go fight a character, man, get the fuck out of my face, slapping him around, and then now you're good, right? At least you get me through that. But when you're weak and you're trying to be funny on top of it, it can't get me going. So I think that's the reason why. But I do see a lot of Konosuba clips where it's just like, oh, that's too funny. But yeah.
I would suggest watching it again because like you went in the mindset with, hey, he's gonna transport another world, he's gonna be all powerful, right? And then you watch the show and you're like, yo, this dude is weak.
Yep.
He decides to bring one thing from another world, and he brought the goddess. She's kind of funny.
Yeah.
The character, their like whole group is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Too. So it's like, hey man, I think it's funny. I think it's worth the watch for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but, that was just that stage of my life.
Yeah.
But is that it for that segment?
Yeah, that's it for this segment. It was a good comments. It was not really hate.
Nah, yeah. Thank God.
Kind of like thank God. That is a friend, man.
I mean, to be fair, I'll be doing it to myself.
I'll be scared posting some of these clips, man.
To be fair, I'll be doing it to myself. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely do be doing it for. I mean, sometimes it's like. I be doing it to myself, but it's like sometimes it should not be that serious. Like relax, bro. Just relax, bro. You're taking it to the extreme. Like I get it. I really hit it right on the point. Maybe I said some shit, right? Like no, bro. Like, okay, I get it, bro. I did it to myself, but relax, bro. Relax, man. I'm not about to going out here slamming fucking anime. It's like, me Ibrahim, like I love Bleach. I like One Piece. The only thing I complain about is I can't get through fucking what arc am I on? Skypiea. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm slamming, bro. I can't get through it. That's all I'm slamming about One Piece, bro. But then again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned last week where I've been seeing a lot of like One Piece. It's just been making me want to watch it. But just bro, Skypiea, holy shit, just knock me out my brains. But holy fuck, it's like it's some one thing having a boring arc, right? But it's one thing having a boring arc and a fire villain, bro. Like that motherfucker is dripping. Yo, you got me pigtail, yellow hair, fat, chubby motherfucker bouncing back and forth and shit. Yo, gang, there's no way.
That's it.
Like,
okay, hold on, time.
And bro, that's the worst part. And then this motherfucker making sounds like, like what the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is going on, bro? I get it. Maybe, there's a lot of 1,000 episodes, you gotta make some sort of character design. I'm not gonna cut you off for it, but Jesus, bro, fuck,
Listen, man. The noises never stops in One Piece. They really just get weirder. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. They just get weirder. Character design wise, I remember you talking about.
Yeah.
It is kind of the most mid character like ever.
Like, come on, gang. And by the way, it's like when I started watching One Piece, right? I was actually binging through it. I'm going through episode by episode, but once I hit this arc, bro, I wasn't even at my peak. I wasn't like fatigued or nothing, bro. It was just the arc itself where it was just like, dude, who the fuck is this guy? This motherfucking lame as shit. You got them picking 3 different fucking zones. Which one is the better zone? Oh, do you want to go to the left one, the middle one, the right one? They're complaining a little comedy there, but then then there's this fat motherfucker just doing whatever the fuck he's doing and then just pissing me off, bro. Like, yo, get to the fucking main point, bro. Get the hell out of the way, bro. Just fucking lose already. Jesus, bro. It felt dragged on, but then again, Skype is a very long arc, supposedly long and dragged out arc didn't need to be, but that's another my tangent. But yeah, back to the original point, right? I'm not out here slamming things to the point where you guys should be, there's people that's very entitled and they want to express their opinion. Go ahead, but at least when I say something, I'm not taking it to the extreme of like you should ever feel disrespected. I don't know why I need to defend myself. I'm not even trying to defend myself. I'm just trying to make it be known like I am not here to be attacking anybody specific. All right, I have my opinion. Ibrahim has his opinion. You guys have your own opinion, and that's fine on the world. But don't make it to the point where it's like I'm wrong, you should be right. There's no right or wrong in this world. Unless 1 + 1 = 3, then there's a debate there. But then that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, that's a whole different topic. Nah, bro, get back on One Piece, bro. I can't lie. Skypiea. I personally didn't like the designs from any of the villains. Like the main boss, like Enel, he was just kind of, it's the droopy ears that he got. It's not me. I wasn't fucking with it, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is
man.
what it is, man.
At the end of the day, though, that episode came out in like 2008, 2009. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's 2020, 2025, almost 2026.
It's a whole different world,
we
bro.
We about to get seasonal One Piece. You know, like the problem would hopefully be done. But so what all moving on? What all did you watch this week?
Oh, okay, we're getting in that one. Before we get into it, remember we're going by episode basis. So spoilers to those who want to watch in the episode we are watching, or if you care enough. So there's that point, and then maybe there might be a chance that there might be a pause somewhere around here. Somebody supposed to be dropping something off. So if there's a pause or a random cut, you know what happens. So hopefully it doesn't happen. I was expecting them to, show up already, but they haven't. So we're gonna see. But anyways, that's another point. But yeah, spoiler free. A reminder to those who want to watch the show that you want to watch. I usually watch anime. Oh, another topic. We're almost at the end of this. Technically, we're basically at the end of this season.
Oh my god, I forgot. Yes,
we're technically at the end of this season. So, So next week, the next episode probably be another recap and possibly if the lineup for what is it? I don't know what. Was it winter? Yeah, this is fall. This is fall. The next will be winter. So yeah, so if the lineup for winter, I'm pretty sure they're all confirmed now. But when it's really confirmed, maybe some last couple of anime that haven't decided yet if it's gonna be or not. That's probably might be a next week thing or maybe the week after. Once this episode come out, you guys will see. But yeah, we're at the end, so a lot of anime about to wrap up.
Whole season.
Yeah, another anime about to wrap up.
At the beginning.
Yeah, beginning of the season, and now we're almost one season down. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the anime I watched for this week. Typical. that is your Mom Spirit. I'm Rick Corner. Rick Corner. If you guys been here on this one 3 anime that stuck with me. But with that being said, let's go hop in episode 11. That's it. We're at the end of it. We're almost there. So is it Ravizel's intention? So that's the king's name. So we this episode 11. We're starting off. Remember, last week they just saved the family's daughter, right? The heir of the family, right? They just saved her, not back in the house. You know, I didn't play. She's sleeping or whatever. And then what you call it? Now they're just talking, chatting and whatnot. And it basically got to the point where she was like, "Damn, Dad, Mom, I ain't know y'all that strong. Y'all cool, blah blah." And she popped up, and it was like, his father slash like the spirit like beast taming whatever is basically his dad. Like, yeah, bro, they're so cool, blah blah blah. And she popped up like, "What? He said that? Why didn't you just say that? Blah blah blah." And then like he probably didn't say that because he's shy. But anyway, fast forward, they're chatting, right? Chatting, and then they're explaining how like, damn, I know she was this strong. Well, they were like, well, there was a point in time where you see there's three bandits, there's 5 wolves, right? And they tamed the wolves, and they thought they were going to use these wolves against them. And then she pops up and basically just like put these wolves down, like, hey, know your place. And they all like basically submitted to her because obviously they're spirit wolves or whatever. And you know they went from ferocious fucking wolves into docile little puppies for her. And it shows basically how strong she is, basically how much aura she has. And then next thing you know, he pops up and just use a tornado fucking element thing and just blows him away. And then she basically got to ask him questions like, wait, you're able to use multiple elements? Like, I thought you was only able to use this. She's like, wait, magic, that was like a tornado. She was just questioning. And then he basically goes through and explain like, yeah, I'm able to use it because I made a pact with your mother, which allows me to use the elements. Because, you know, the elements come from spirits and stuff like that. So besides my pact with your mother, it's the only reason why I can use matching first. It's kind of funny that like I'm like explaining things and I'm accidentally clicking to the right picture and it's just explaining what I'm saying. But I'm a little thing I'm about to go on tangent on. Fucking Ibrahim got his copyright last fucking week because you know he want to play out the episode trying to find a specific image. But you know,
I did better this time. I wrote down timestamps.
WW. So
wrote down timestamps.
But back on pace. But yeah, I'm explaining that part on how he's able to use it, and then they basically end up saying, I think the father and mother basically said, hey, Ellen, make sure you don't make a pact with humans, you know. So you don't have to make a pact. He basically like, you don't have to make it with nobody. I'm your dad. I'm here. I'll do it for you. And then, you know, she finally wakes up. And then she wakes up and basically like, what's the word? Confront Ellen. Like, it's all your fault. But she's like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Raphaelia, whatever. Well, nice to meet you, Raphaelia. I'm blah, blah. And she just cuts off like, it's all your fault. And the father's like, hey, you were targeted because you was in your love with the prince. And she's like, bruh, she basically show her jealous side. Like, bro, all you talk about is Ellen, bro. And then I'm a daughter. And then she's like, yo, I'm a daughter of this family too. And then he's finally like, oh my God, this is how she felt. And then, what you call it? And then she's just apologizing. She's just like try to blame her. And now she get into this like, this look like, bro, what's so special about you, bro? Right? And then she started making fun of her like, damn, you should be the same age, bro, cause you short and I'm bigger than you in multiple places. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say what multiple places to talk about, but y'all can assume yourself. She immediately like at first she was confused, like what you talking about? Like what do you mean, right? Multiple places. She immediately find out. She said, and she was like, bro, I got time. She like, you got time? You don't think it's a little bit late, you know? And then the father comes in like, don't worry, Ellen. At least your mothers are huge. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I'm like, what the hell happened, bro? All right, so that's the little comedic part. I'm like, okay, bro. All right, this part, it gave me a smile. I didn't even laugh, right? Because you know I was thinking about it, like would that be something I laugh about? I was like, nah, it made me smile though. And she's a little sad about like, don't be mad, just go to sleep, you'll be fine. And then the spirit slash bodyguard like, oh, don't worry, princess, I know what you can do to make you happier. Start rubbing on the tiger. The dad was like, please let me jump in. And then she was like, come on in. And then now just enjoying his fluffiness. Right. So there's that. I forgot what's going on there. Moving forward. Maybe realize him had reflecting on himself on why, why his daughter was doing, and then like, hey, at least you know now. Bro, stop. Right now, there. I think they're outside her room. They're just the two bodyguards going at it, talking about like, why. Like, hey, I'm a human. We're both good bodyguards. There's certain I can't go in the spirit world, so you gotta take charge. But let's make an agreement. And he's looking at him like, man, what the fuck you doing, bro? And this is a handshake, and then it's the cutest thing because he ended up giving him his paw, and he's like, and he started like basically shaking it, but he was like, wow, it's so soft, right? And then he's like, what the hell are you doing? Man, get the hell off me, bro. You stopped at my paws for the princess. So this part was a little funny. And then
a drip change.
Yeah, then now they're having a meeting now with the prince now, and they're basically talking about like what all went down. Like, thank you for helping, for finding it, but come down to more story. This all happened because you, right? Basically just breaking down like, hey, getting down to nitty gritty things of like how this happened, who got it down, and then basically they end up saying like, hey, who else has the power to do this? Huh, Prince? And then Prince admitted like, the only one that I know has the power to do this shit will be the king. They're all just laying down on him. Exactly, bro. You don't know what his real intentions are, but we do. And they're all trying to defend the king, like, hey, you won't ever do that, blah, blah, blah. And then they're just smacking him with, well, how you gonna be able to prove this point, blah, blah, blah. All right, just laying that down on him. Basically, they're like, hey, remember the agreement? I give you the medicine, but remember, you can't. I'm not gonna tell you how to make it, all this other shit, because why? You can't even make it, not in this world, or even in the spirit world. The medicine cannot be produced in the human world. They're like, what? Then she said that doesn't mean spirits who live in the spirit world can make it either. So it's like, damn, right? So they're giving him no hope. And then they're like, if you don't believe me, hey, you your spirit, and your spirit will tell you yourself. Then this is something, and then he was the spirit like, this is something that doesn't exist in the human world. Basically just admitting the fact that it doesn't exist. Then one world, right? And then she go explain how it works. Throw an expression. There's some side effects, as we know, there's side effects to certain medicine. And then she said, hey, Papa, go show him to something. And then they gave him a deal like, hey, we were like blah blah. And then he was like, hold on, I can't make that deal yet. I need to consult my dad / the king. All right, but it's basically now they're getting to like, hey, I warned you, stop fucking with us. Cause you keep fucking with us, you keep fucking us with dead ass, gonna leave. This is our last time. We're done with this shit. And then remember last week, episode 2. Sorry, this motherfucker is getting comfortable. If you can see him right there, that guy's getting comfortable. He was scratching into his chair. So I heard that. My apologies. Last week episode they made agreement of like, hey, if you help, I'll listen to you. And then they're like, wait, you sure you want to listen to him alone? Like, yeah, I'll talk to him alone. And then basically he's like trying to like confess to the royal family sin. And then she's like, bro, it's not, you alone can't apologize for what generation of what your family did to these spirits, basically. They're like, you know the wrongs, right? You know what went wrong. And then all this other thing, like, still the spirit didn't deserve what happened. There's no undoing the sorrow of the spirit sacrifice. She said, your highness have warned you. Like, his majesty heard the curse cries as well. Remember, we all seen that shit. She's like, hey, your father's taking us too lightly. Please do not make contact with us ever again, bro. And that's like her final warning, and just shuts them all down. And he's like, bro, I just want to talk to you, right? And not not talk about the curse and stuff like that. He just want to talk to her and not on such a serious tone. And then he's like,
Yeah.
"Am I not even allowed to just talk, bro?" And that was basically it for that episode 11. So a little jogged out. But on the next thing, I finished a new anime called Medalist. I finished this like over the week. It was just I seen a little clip from like Instagram or something. It's confirmed for season 2 right here. Medalist second season. So like I seen a clip from it and it's still confirmed for the second season. I'm like, oh shit! So that means there's already a whole season of anime. Source Disney Plus. By the way, I watched the shit on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure, or Hulu. I think it's Hulu actually. I watched it on Hulu.
If it's Hulu, then yeah,
Hulu. I watched it on Hulu. So I watched it on Hulu, and it was just like, bro, I watch my anime for the week. I need to watch something that's not One Piece. That's not something that's not fucking 100 episode plus in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, so then when I seen this, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. So it's ice skating, and like I said, I'm a sucker for like competition, sports, anything related. Like my like when it comes to sports, literally I'm so open minded to sports. It could be swimming, it could be golfing, it could be ice skating, it could be literally anything sports with. I'm super open minded to it because I just love like the competition, the aspect of like. Mainly it hits even more when the person is the main character, for example, has talent, but some way somehow like is being overshadowed, or like basically they're eventually gonna like unravel this this talent. I love shit like that. Like I know this person got talent. We just gotta give it time and whatever the story build up. So with that being said, the show is started with Inori, which is the main character. There's a little girl, and then Tsukasa. I don't they always call him by fucking no they always call him Tsukasa Sensei. So this is the main two character right here, and basically I'll play a little clip of it. Maybe I should probably just kept it up, but play a little clip of it, right? We'll just talk with this on the screen. So this little girl, all she dreamed of is ice skating, right? Makes sense, but her family, mainly her mom, didn't want her to ice skate. So she's a shy little girl who, she's like, I really want to skate, but my mom don't want me to skate. And the reason why is because her mom, usually anime parents, they're bitchy, right? You always hate anime parents because they're like, no, don't do this. It's not right for you. But this time around, her mom's actually a mom that generally cares because she has a big sister, and her sister basically gave her life to ice skating, and she ended up basically wasting it all her talents, all that time she went practicing and training, and it all crumbled because she got injured. And her mom basically was like, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to waste all your time just for you to get hurt, and you waste all that time. I want you to find something else for you to be passionate about. It don't have to be ice skating, right? So I'm like, something else, But she, like I said, she has nothing else. Literally, like when she's at school, she's worse in her subject. When it comes to projects, all the students are picking up her slack. So she's literally all like basically damn near alone. They're not bullying her, but like she's like, you're fine, Nori. Just go do whatever. We got it. We pick up on your slack, right? So she's always been sad. She's like, the only thing I ever want to do is ice skating, and my mom don't want me to do it, right? So it starts with the episode where she's sneaking into the ice rink. It's funny. This show made me laugh because the front desk people, it's the old man, and the old man was like, yeah, it costs money to get in at first, right? But he see how much she want to get in, so he made a deal with her. If you get me worms so I can feed to the birds, I'll let you in. So as she got older, the bag of worms kept getting bigger and bigger. When all it was supposed to be just a couple worms, and I'll let you in, right? But over as time kept going on, she just kept getting more worms. And I'm not like this episode. This anime was also a little emotional too, because like I said, like she the only thing she got is ice skating. So when he came into the picture, he caught her coming in for free. Like, hold on, And by the way, he is struggling for money. So he's like, you telling me I'm spending my hard-earned money and this little girl is coming in for free? Hell nah. So he didn't know that. So he came in, confronted her, not confronting her, but looking for like the suspect. And they'll find like, hey, young lady, are you coming in for free? And she basically freaks out and ended up leaving. And then what happened? There's that part, and basically the whole story is the Inori right here, she has talent. He allows her to skate or whatever. I think the front desk was like, no, I allow her in, it's okay. And then she started skating, and he's like, whoa, you telling me this girl never been trained before, and she has the talent, I see it, right? So he sees the talent and basically like agrees to train her. Another backstory about him, Sakasa, is he also wanted to be a skater. So it's a lot of like putting himself in her shoes. So what he sees is the one thing that he always wanted in his life was somebody to just believe in him. He started ice skating super late, like I think like past age 13, but all these children are training at like starting at the age of 5. So whenever he went to start, everybody tell him like you're too old, you're too old. It costs a lot of money. You shouldn't do it. You waste your time. All these things kept going, so it kept pushing him away. But he still wanted to do it. So he had to find another way to do it. So basically, when she came in the picture, she's like, I don't got no money. My mom don't want me to skate, but I want to really skate. And she got talent, but she's at the age of where if you don't do it now, you won't ever do it, basically. Yeah. So he's like putting himself in her shoes and like, bro, it's almost the same story, but he's not using that against her. He's not doing this because they're relatable. Maybe a little bit is, but it's more so like, I see the talent, I want to help out. We have a similar story, but I don't want that to be the only reason why I'm helping you, basically. So they have similar stories. And he basically just takes the time to basically train her and build her up slowly. And she slowly get better and better and better as time gone by. And this girl right here is like basically the not main villain. She's not even a villain. She's actually very nice. She just at the very top of the world, right? So just like she's on top of the world. So it's like if we had to face somebody, you gotta make an enemy. It's her. Hey, I'm gonna come for your spot. I'm gonna become number 1 eventually. And there's this girl where they met on where, you know, she does her own thing, you know. Keep going. Their emotion in this episode, I'm not gonna lie, it's low key cute. It's like I said, they're damn near the same people. Just, you know, one is a guy, one's older. So basically, that's pretty much really all the story. Like this is funny, bro. I like the way they do their emotions when they're like super sad and scary and shit. They're very, very dramatic, but I like it. It's a nice change of pace. But yeah, that's basically the story. Now there's a season 2. She for a whole season basically building her up to catch up to the point where she can compete on a athlete level. So all the training. All the first season is her training from prelim, like basic training, to the point where she could basically compete now, and that's next season where she's finally able to compete now. So so that's this anime, and yeah, like I said, it's a competition ice skating sport. I enjoyed it. I was able to get through it. I definitely, whenever I had time, I basically came and just watched it. So. Yeah, I gave it 8 out of 10. To be fair, if it's good enough, I just get 8 out of 10. Depending how, like, was it boring? Did I felt bored? I was like, it was boring, but I felt entertaining a little bit. I'll give it a 7, 7.5, whatever. But if it got me all the way through, but it wasn't nothing crazy, I give it an 8. But you know, if it's like Soul 11, that shit was banger from episode 1 to finish, I give it a 10 out of 10. That's how I rate my shit. If I dropped it, I usually just put dropped. I don't even. If I manage to get through an anime that's absolutely fucking trash, which will be impressive. Rare. So, yeah. That's all I got. Those are 2 anime I watched this week.
What you need to be watching is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah. I do.
season three's coming out, but whatever. All right, the anime I watched. I only watched one anime this week. Not gonna lie, it was an hour ago. Can't lie to you. Can't lie to you. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I'm ready for this podcast. I'm ready, right? I'm ready. Like I did the topics earlier than I usually do. Like I'm ready, and I was like, wait, I didn't watch nothing this week, and I was just like, fuck, I didn't watch nothing this week, bro. But I'm like, okay, well, I know one episode that came out, and it's the show I've been watching for the past couple weeks, and that is Gashir Kuda, the trash anime. So let's get into it. Mute up, play it. All right. First thing, we start off with a different perspective from last episode. We start off with Inge's perspective because it's just like, hey, your friends will never find you.
Yeah.
Boom, Inge comes out of nowhere. So it's like them talking, and then they're just like, the engine kind of uses his ability here. That's the umbrella, and he just goes. And the villain here, he's like, why do they just have something to where they could just find their friends, or is it like, you know what I mean? And then the other two were just like, the other two was just like, nah, bro, he's just good at guessing, right? And then boom, Engine comes in, and then kind of like, hey, we're here. And then the evil dude was like, yeah, you and only them two are the only ones here. That's not enough. And then everybody came in, all sick as fuck like this. You see the kid and the dad. You see the red haired girl and the dude who's unconscious. They pulled up aura farming like crazy. Boom. And then you realize, hey, wait, everybody's here, right? The both the kids is here, the pops is here, everybody's here. And then Rudo gets off him because he was clutched on
Oh.
to him. Rudo gets off him. He's like, hey, now that we are here, you're all the way down here. Your goons is nowhere to be found, and the core is right there. And in between you and the core, there's my whole gang of cleaners, right?
Oh shit.
And then the dude's just like, okay, and right? He's like, okay, and you still can't beat me. You still don't have enough time to beat me,
Oh,
right?
shit.
And then opening plays. Okay, it's a long ass opening. and then this girl, hold on. Oh my god, can I get it? Please, can I get it? Okay, Engine sees her, right? And he's just like, wait, did you kill anybody? And she was like, no, I did it, I swear I did it. Right? Like,
Yeah.
cute little face. Like, I did it, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear. And then he's just like, okay, that's good. And then you see what the
But she did though, right? She did though, right?
no, she didn't kill nobody. She didn't kill nobody.
Okay. She just shot her.
Him. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see like the whole,
The trash monster.
trash beast, trash beast. You're just like, okay, that's kind of crazy. Let me make sure I get the timestamp right. And then Rudo. Okay, hold on. Before I continue on, this episode was the most beautifully animated episode out of the whole series. And it pains me that I can't show any of it. So anyways, Rudo is just like, yeah, bro, you can't beat us. You can't beat us. Boom, little clip. All right, bam. He pulls out the trash he pulled out was like a staple gun, and then the dude's like, he's like, yeah, you can't beat me. I'll shoot it right now. Bang, bang, he shot at it. And then the old dude was like, came out of nowhere. This is the first time you like see his powers, right? And he has these like prosthetic arms. And you're just like, wait, prosthetic arms? Can he control more than one thing? Or is it like he got multiple things? Or is it like, what's going on? They explain in this video, but in this episode. But you're just kind of like, whoa. So he blocks him, and he's just like, all right, bro. And then he like, and then Engine, and then the red-haired girl kind of was like looking, and was like, looked at each other and was like, oh yeah, we could take him easy. And then so they like rush off, And he's like, oh, two against one. And then the arms kind of expand, like there's more arms, kind of double. And then it's just like, oh, four against one. And he's like, oh, five against one, because they all fighting him.
Yeah.
And the girl right here is just like, yo, she's talking to the girl, the redhead girl beat. He was like, yo, okay, hold on. I messed up in the storyline a little bit. It was revealed that the people that the cleaners were fighting, the good guys were fighting, were all recruits. They're not even officially a part of like the organization.
Oh
So this
shit.
is their trial, right? And then so this the only people that's like official was the dude and the cloak dude, the main villain, and this teleportation girl. And teleportation girl is like walked up to the electric girl, was like, yo, all the other recruits is up there fighting. Where you at? What you doing? Right? Why are you just here? And then she's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm about to kill that bitch. And then, more fighting, more animation happening. It's looking clean. It's looking nice. You're like, then they realize, like, wait, this old dude, no way he's a recruit. Like, he has, like, complete mastery over his thing, right? So they're kind of like gassing him up a little bit. He's like fighting everybody. He's like 1v4 essentially everybody, right?
Mm.
And then they're fighting, and then Rudo's like, or she's like, oh yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. And then he's like, nah. They fighting some more, and then Rudo is like, yo, no way I'm this weak, right? Right? No way. He's like, I've shown love to these gloves. Pops right here has shown love to these gloves. I should be stronger. Right? He's like, no way I'm not this strong. And then he's kind of like awakened a little bit. Hold on. I got a timestamp to get to. Where we at? Okay. 14. Okay, I missed it. Well, but you could kind of see it from this little thumbnail. He like upgrades his nail gun trash that he had. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm supposed to be strong, right?" Little commercial break. And I'm like powering up. Boom.
Oh
There it
shit.
is. Upgrade. Oh, I kind of got it perfect. Upgrade. Like the whole thing is like upgraded, and he shoots a nail because it's like a nail gun. Oh, they're explaining. They was like, yeah, normally he has like he disperses his energy out, but this time he's just all focusing into the one trash thing that he's using. And then he's like, wait, he's kind of an idiot. Like he's just gonna collapse, right? And he's just like, yeah, well, that's Rudo for you. And then he shoots
Jesus.
one, right? All cool animation, crisp animation, and he blocks the first one, right? Boom, first set of arms. Oh, that was the second set of arms. And then he's like, now he's like, all right, second shot. He was like, what? Second shot? And then booms go through. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed it. All right, well, he ended up shooting it. I can't find it. He shoots it, and he goes through. He breaks the dude's, like, all of his arms, but he missed the core. Like, it was to the right a little bit, right? So the core's still good. And this dude is like, yeah, well, that's not enough, right? That's not enough. And that's when they turn around. I was like, okay, what's up, bro? You want to scrap too? We can scrap. And then they fight. And he's like, dang, it kind of hurts when you see something you put so much care for, so much love into just break, right? And then his thing, he used all the power in this thing, so it's crumbling. And then he's just like, I'm sorry, I did it. And then this dude is like, hey, OG, I've observed enough of your skill. You're done for the day. Come on, let's go. And he's just like, oh, cool. You sure? He was like, yeah. And then Rudo is like, yo, what about they call it vital instruments. What about your vital instruments? It's over here broken, right? And then he's just like, this whole thing where it's flying towards like this thing. He's like, yeah, it could break, but as long as this main thing is cool, then it's not really broken, right? So then he's just like, huh? And And then he's talking shit. He was like, Naruto was like, "Yo, you piece of shit." Oh, let's get too far. He's like, "Yo, you piece of shit, fight me," right? And then boom, and then the old dude was like, "Hey man, you should have broke the core. Now you got to deal with her, right?"
Oh shit.
And then, yep, that's where the episode ends.
Who the fuck is her? We don't know.
No. That's the electric girl that the red hair girl beat. The scissor girl beat.
Oh.
So she's like up
GG's.
and like determined to fight now.
Oh, GG's.
Round 2 or 3.
Ah, damn.
Yep. So
Ah, damn.
that was that episode. I'm not gonna lie, best animated episode out of the show so far. And yeah, man. Okay.
Well, since you're still on screen, do you want to jump into your anime recap?
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot all about it until midway through your recap. So I was like, okay, my Crunchyroll did this thing this year. They had like a Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
For the shows you watch, right? I'm not gonna lie. Mine's is kind of crazy. Looking. So we're gonna start off with my overall stats. Here's my overall stats. They give you like a spirit pet. I got my spirit pet, the Wandering Nico.
Nah, you got Aura.
I do got Aura. Apparently, I like villains or something like that. More villains. I didn't really read that part. It kind of kept going. Hours watched this year, 249 hours. Episodes watched. This is a crazy number. I watched 666 episodes. Should have watched one more. But titles explored 45, genres mastered 10, longest streak 29. 29 days, I think.
Yeah, 29 streak. Yeah, watching anime. Yeah.
29 days. I watched for a month. I watched anime on Crunchyroll for a month straight. Basically, that's kind of crazy. My peak day was May 16th. It said I watched 5 hours that day. I don't know what day May 16th fell on. But I was grinding. My favorite show is Black Arrow. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember this show at all.
That's funny. It's funny that your wandering shit is, your spirit is, got demon horn, and you got watch 660 episodes. That's all I'm saying.
No, that is kind of crazy.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
Kind of crazy. All right, next thing, my top genres. Number 3 is
sports. What sport anime you watch?
Supernatural. Number 1 is sports.
What?
The sports anime I watched was Blue Lock for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure. It was definitely Blue Lock. And I thought I was like, wait, what sports anime did I watch? And I was like, no, I did bang out Blue Lock.
Gotcha.
Definitely banged out Blue Lock. And my top 3, my big 3, they called it this year. This is kind of crazy. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
What would you expect my number 1 to be? Just
fucking,
based off of how you know me.
Yeah, One Piece, but I don't think you watch One Piece like that. Who? Oh, well, One Piece is in
number 2.
Oh,
One
wow.
Piece was number 2. I don't have the actual thing. My One Piece was number 2.
Demon Slayer was number 1.
Was Shield Hero. No.
Shield Hero? What?
And Demon Slayer was number 3.
That's crazy.
Thinking, why is this my list? Okay.
Yeah.
The Demon Slayer movie came out this year, right?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's why.
I watched from after the Mugen Train all the way to the current, where it's at.
Yeah.
That's why Demon Slayer is
number
3.
Exactly.
Right, cool.
Exactly.
One Piece, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting One Piece to even be on this list. I felt
Really?
like I didn't really watch
that
One
much
Piece this year.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Shield Hero, same thing. I watched from
season 2.
Rewatched season 1. I rewatched season 1 all the way to season 4 that I have not finished. But that's besides the point.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I kind of stopped midway through. I kind of had too many shows going on, and some of them was on pause a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's my big 3.
Oh wow,
that's my big 3.
Interesting.
That is an interesting,
That's funny.
So what about you? What was your?
Well, mine. Okay, man.
What was your? Was yours more basic or?
Hold on. Where did I send this shit at?
You sent one in the plot armor chat.
Here we go.
Or if you only got one.
Hold on. I'm sending it to myself real quick. I thought I already sent it, bro. God damn it, please. Don't take too long.
No.
Bro, please, no. Don't take too long, please. It look like it's taking too long, guys. If anything,
internet for what? what?
Nah, I'm not even using my fiber internet right now. I'm setting it off my phone, so this is going through Wi-Fi, bro. Hold on, let me see.
Ah,
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna do a quick pause, and we're back.
we're back.
Okay, so I did mine a little different. I screen recorded mine.
Oh, that's smarter. That's way smarter,
Yeah.
actually.
I s-
Holy.
Screen recorded mine. We're gonna go through right now. So my saga began in 2018. I guess this is when I got Crunchyroll, right? But
I think
20, but 2025, your presence will felt in this realm. Your power grew watching 97 hours anime, equaling 285 episodes watched, 38 title explored, 10 genre mastered, and that's exploring dimensions. Top series for 2025: 3 Tokyo Ghoul. Kinda insane. I'm not gonna lie. This is so unrealistic because I'm pretty sure I didn't even watch it episode by episode. I literally pick and watch certain episodes, and that was like literally the first season, bro. So this is so unrealistic, bro. All right. Moving on to Solo Leveling. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how this was the number one, right? But then I was like, and I was like, let me see what's number one, right? Because no, I'm not gonna Solo Leveling. You can ask me. I literally watch episodes. Like I rewatched the episode before the next week episode came out, and then I rewatch the episode again. So I was kind of crazy, right? But then we go and get into number one. Ace of fucking Diamond, bro. I'm like, you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. So the odd one out here was definitely Tokyo Ghoul. So I'm surprised it was in here. All right.
Yeah.
But fuck it. It is what it is, right? Keep going. Your top 3 genre: thriller, slice of life, sports. Kind of makes sense. Sports is a little bit of slice of life. Thriller, that's probably came from fucking, other shits, but it is what it is. I don't know what thriller even had, but you were unstoppable, a streak of 48 days.
Okay.
You were in the zone July 3rd watching anime for 3 hours. I don't know what the this is the day before fucking July 4th. Kind of crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on. During your streak, you reach max level in Overlord. I'm not lying there. I do be having my time where I just rewatch and binge Overlord, bruh. I remember Overlord got that like main character super strong, like he got the aura, bro. So it's like it's just up my alley, right? You're during that awakening of the ancient spirit, and this Sage Puff, this cute little thing, bro.
Oh, you got a cute little thing.
I got a cute little thing. And it's an Eternal Flame Guardian. Interesting. What's the thing? Your attribute: unplanned teleportation, extremely long show titles, reincarnation with new abilities. Apparently is the thing. So there's that. You make up by 8% of Crunchyroll fans and love all things fantasy and isekai. Makes sense.
Wow, 8%.
Then here's the thing. Sage Puff hours watch 97, episode watch 285, title explore 38, genre master 10, longest streak 48 fucking days. And peak day July 3rd, and then favorite show Overlord. Kind of crazy, but
Okay. Let me do mine. Let me
And that
do
was
mine
it.
a little bit.
That
I
was
didn't
it.
record nothing again. I don't really got no pop up either. I mean, kinda, but I make up 13% of Crunchyroll fans who love all things action, shonen, isekai, and fantasy.
13%. Okay. Wait, hold on.
13%.
There we go. Okay.
That's about it,
That's
really.
really it. Okay.
That's all I got. I mean, I like villains who are nearly invincible, life-threatening journeys for simple rewards. I mean, I feel like that's just the One Piece. Tragic flashbacks when you most expect them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. My stuff does kind of got aura. I kind of like that. That might be my new profile picture. I can't lie to you. Look, I got a katana on my back. I got fire next to me.
Yeah.
I got a mask on. I got a straw hat. My dude's tough.
Yeah, you definitely got aura. I seen this shit. I'm like, yo, that shit aura, bro. And then I look at my shit. I'm like, bro, I got a cute little thing, bro. Then I compare like, damn, bro, how much fucking shit is different than my shit? I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker watched 666 episodes. I'm like, never fucking mind, bro. Holy shit. God damn.
Yeah, I saw that. That's the first thing I saw. I was like, maybe one less though, or one more.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt nobody. All right, moving on to the topic.
Oh, I forgot about the topic.
Do you want to do the topic?
And then go ahead, go ahead. You might want to go through it. I don't think I have an answer. I couldn't think of one, but go ahead.
Okay, okay. What the topic is is the anime's opening reflect hold on. Is the anime's opening a good reflection of how the show is going to be? Right?
Yeah. So with this question, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like most of the time it does. I'm not gonna lie. If you have a good
Yes,
opening,
yes.
if you have a good, or like at least I would say 7, 8 out of 10. Usually a good opening usually reflects on good anime. I can't think of certain animes that had good opening where the show was not good, or the opposite, a bad opening and the show was good.
Good show. Uh-huh.
So I can't like pinpoint, to be honest. But maybe you guys have like possible answers
Yeah.
for this one, because maybe y'all put the comments down, and then and then it's like you say this, and I'm like, oh wait, that is a good one, you know.
True. That's
So,
usually how it goes.
it's usually, I'm not gonna lie, it's two brains, and our two brains is not gonna lie, it's not two good brains, not two good brains.
It's not two smart ones.
Not too good ones. So you two peas in pod right now. So we need your assistance. So overall, I do think usually a good anime with good opening does mainly most of the time has a good overall show, in my opinion. So
I'm gonna say I need to find a question we need to actually disagree on, but I'm also like agreeing with it. Like yeah, like I tried it like a couple months back before we even started this like podcast. I always thought like, yo, is there a show that does not have a good opening but was a good show? And like I'm scrolling through and I'm like, my first thought, I'm not gonna lie, the one I thought for sure was Dragon Ball Super. And I
nah,
was like, nah, that was tough. And I was like, wait,
yeah,
hold on, let me
yeah,
re-listen to it. And I heard it and I was just like,
yo,
yeah, I was tripping. I was tripping on that
yeah,
one. I just couldn't remember the opening.
yeah,
But
no,
like I'm scrolling through my list. I'm like, nah, that opening's fire. That opening's fire. Like I'm gonna have to say, yeah, like
yeah,
a good opening maybe doesn't equal a good show,
yeah.
but it definitely it boosts my appreciation
Yeah,
of the show.
yeah, for sure. I feel it. Yeah, it just makes the overall anime good. Like if you have a good opening, right? It's like at least you're starting off the episode good with a good opening, you know. Then the episode could be made. Well, at least you got a fire opening, you know. Like when I watched Dragon Ball Super, bro, this is probably when I basically got back into like watching anime. I think, and it's like all finished watching Naruto, finished watching Bleach. You know, I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball haven't came back in yet. Then boom, Dragon Ball Super, next new series. I'm like, oh shit, this is the first time I could watch something like weekly basis, like at least like that big of a title, right? First episode, and I heard the intro. You know, I'm like, I enjoyed it. It was great, you know. But then they can't continue to go on, keep watching it, and it became a staple point where I'm like, yo, bro, I love the intro, bro. So, yeah,
Can't lie to you.
No.
How I got into Dragon Ball Super was so much different than you. like I watched Battle of Gods. I watched Resurrection F. I went with my older brother. You know what I mean? Like we went to go watch these movies, but I never actually watched the show, mainly because it was in subbed, right? But then my brother was like, "Yo, this Goku Black arc is kind of tough. Yo, Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose." And I was just like, "What?" I was like, "What's going on in Dragon Ball Super, yo?" So I was watching it. I was like, it's subbed. I watched. Rose is kind of tough.
Yeah.
And I essentially started like that Goku Black arc.
Damn. So you
From,
did
like episode 1 of that.
episode 1 of the Goku Black arc?
Yeah.
That's when you saw
like
what? That's funny.
Yeah, because like everything else was like the recap of the movies, right?
Yeah. But to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I did not watch the movies, so
I watched the movie.
exactly. So it's like for me, it's just like even if I watch the movie, I would like to see how the TV show do it, anyways. So
I kind of want to go back and see.
Yeah.
Because I've never did. I looked up. I was like, hey, were these all just recaps of the movies? And it's like, yeah, you should start on this episode where it starts the actual arc. And I was like, okay. And I just
All right.
watched it weekly, caught up, watched it weekly after that. All in subbed. Be proud.
I'm proud. And then you went back to your old ways.
Anything for Dragon Ball. Can I say, man? I be
Hey,
fiending. I be
man.
fiending.
Hey, at
I
least
watch Daima. I like Daima.
I haven't watched it. So what does that say about me?
It was, it was, it's weird watching a good paced Dragon Ball show.
Mm-hmm. I get
That's
that,
all.
man.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say on it. Yeah.
I mean,
That's pretty much all I got today. Unless you got something else.
no, sir. That's all I got, man. I think with that being said, time to wrap this thing up. So, like I said, this has been the Block Sit Down, or for us to be the Plot Armor Podcast. Obviously, you're watching this the Block Sit Down channel. Like I said, there's other podcasts on the channel. College football probably bringing back up this week. I think we got some game. Yeah, this game coming up this Saturday. So if you guys are interested, we'll be live this Thursday with my other co-host. Ibrahim probably won't be there. I don't know if I know he's working. Sadly, that's why he won't be there.
Working,
So,
yeah.
so I'll be with my other co-hosts with Cam and VJ, where we'll be talking about college football. If you're interested, like I said, there's other podcasts already on the channel where we discuss about it. There's also the Buckeye Fan Field Room as well. We talk mainly about the Ohio State Buckeyes. But obviously we haven't done that because there's been like a little dead period. Other than that, there's a WECom podcast where we can VJ and a new co-host and Choosy or Chuck. If you guys are interested in where we talk about the CDL Call of Duty League, hey, our season, the block takeover. Obviously, we are considered as the block as a whole. The block takeover where we take over games. The block sit down where we talk about where it's just mainly talking. So yeah, so it's like the block takeover is coming back February. All eyes on that. Probably be a podcast for that too if you guys are interested. But yeah, if you guys are interested in all that, just go to our channel, you'll find it. But other than that, all our links is in the description. If you're interested in any of us, I'll be live Thursday. Ibrahim will be live whenever. He haven't been live. His internet been trash.
Been live in like 3 months.
And yeah, I've been live in fucking 3 months. Internet's been trash. Life been lifing for him. So, doesn't hurt to still go give him a follow. Whenever you do go live, it's a treat for all of us. But
I post on YouTube. I post videos on YouTube.
There you go.
Definitely
It's a link tree.
more consistent over there. Yeah, hit the link tree.
It's a link tree.
It's out there.
It's to take you another page. We'll give all our social. Like I said, you post on YouTube. You want to watch more YouTube content, go find one that says YouTube and go find them over there. But I'll be live on Twitch playing Call of Duty, grinding for that mastery cam. If you're interested, go follow me over Twitch. I would love to have you guys over there. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna wrap it up here. We appreciate all the love and support. Actually, if you got made it to the end of the video, congratulations to you. I'm glad you got made it to the end of the video. It really does help the channel out a lot. But if you're new to the channel, you made it to the end of the video, consider clicking that subscribe button. Also, since you're already down, also click that like button as well, as it help out the channel a lot. But other than that, we appreciate all the love and support. We'll catch you guys whenever we catch you guys next. Peace.
Peace.